Good morning, respected President, all the jury members, and my worthy opponents. Today, myself Priya Shahi from Chanakya Law College, standing here to speak in a motion of the topic that is human right a fundamental right? Yes, of course. Human dignity is a fundamental right. Human dignity is not only our fundamental right but is the real basis of our fundamental right. As Article 21 of our Constitution enshrines that no person shall be deprived of his life and personal liberty except procedure established by the law. The term life in Article 21 in the case of Kharak Singh versus State of UP, the Honorable Court held that the term life has a diverse meaning. It doesn't mean only a mere animal existence but more than that. Following it, in Menka Gandhi versus Union of India, the Supreme Court held that right to life includes right to live with dignity. It doesn't only mean a mere animal existence or a physical existence. It means much more and it gives a very diverse meaning to the term life and personal liberty. In Collins versus Francis Collins versus in case, the Honorable Court said that right to life include right to live with human dignity, which includes the basic necessities of life. For example, right to food, right to shelter, right to healthy environment, right to read, right to write. All these rights are included in right to life, which led to a right to live a dignified life. Our constitution, the preamble of our constitution also ensure the dignity of an individual. Fraternity ensuring the dignity of an individual. The 2030 agenda, the sustainable development goals of UN also talks about the goals also includes the right to live with human dignity, like gender equality, right to live in clean and sanitized environment. Moving ahead, going toward the slums area. India has many peoples living in slums. In slums, the right of the person living in slums are infringed. Every person living in slum infringes their right to livelihood, right to shelter, right to live with human dignity. When the peoples living in slums are excluded from the slums without any notice, every person living there are infringed their rights to livelihood, right to a good health, right to medical facilities. Every woman, children in slums suffers from disease, not proper nutrients, which is a part of fundamental right. That is right to live with dignity and right to lead a dignified life. Moving ahead, women's dignity and decency are the jewel of every woman. And anyone who tries to snatch and disrobe her modesty is a sinner, and law very well know entails that to punish him. Further moving, manual scavenging. In manual scavenging, people go in dry pots, clean the dry pots. That is human waste. A human cleaning human waste by their hands. That is also an infringement of human dignity. In last 5 years, approx 58,000 peoples are working as manual scavengers. In that mostly Dalits are the Dalits are manual scavengers. because the society sees them as untouchables. In today's time, we are having laws with untouchability, but Dalits are today, even today, they are seen as untouchables. Their rights are violated. Article 21, it is a, we can say, it is all about human dignity. Whether we talk about right to privacy, right to shelter, in all the cases, the Honorable Supreme Court said that right to dignified life means right to nutrients, right to food, right to shelter, right to good nutrients, right to writing, right to education, and all these come within the aspect of Article 21. That means Article 21 is all about human dignity. All the rights contained in Article 21 talk about human dignity. Thank you.